Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So I got a few pieces from the MAC Mariah Carey, I want to say Christmas collection, because you couldn't really get more party-like packaging than this collection. But of course, in fact, the Nutcracker Suite, I think, was the holiday Christmas collection. But Max seemed to have established a bit of a formula about releasing a collaboration collection with a singer. I think last year did we have the Ellie Goulding, which was a nice collection, by the way. I've still got a couple of pieces from that I use from time to time. This one seems to be selling really, really well. Literally, I got the email that it was live on the website, and already the eye palette that I would have preferred was sold out. The dusting powder, there's a glittery dusting powder for the body, which is really, really prettily packaged. That had sold out, but I did manage to get 3 pieces. So let's have a look. I'm sure a lot of you will have seen some of the American videos about releases for this. First of all, the packaging again, I just briefly looked at. I think this is really nicely done. The silver glitter is actually sort of embossed, so although it's slightly raised, it's not like this kind of gritty glitter coming off in your hand. And then with the gold and Mariah's signature at the bottom, the kind of logo is fairly understated. So on the one hand, it's, you know, kind of brash and glittery in her kind of style, but also a little bit of understatement. So I think that's quite clever. There are 2 eye quads, and I do like the MAC eye quads. They are sometimes not as good a quality as the refills for the palettes, I think. And I'm afraid I think that's true in respect of this one. But what I do like about them is they usually put together a nice, easy one-stop look with the 4 shadows that they pick. Particularly, there's always a kind of neutral palette like this one. I would have preferred the other one, which I think had a kind of mauvey colour in it, which was really pretty, and that was obviously the more popular one. Might be better quality as well. Sometimes they kind of re-promote one of their normal line. I don't think any of these are. There's a Whenever You Call, Can't Escape Me, Golden Petals Scattering, and How You Thrill Me. So 1 frost, 2 satins, and the Velux Extra Pearl. Again, really pretty packaging, this glitter around the edges. I really, really like it. But I have to say, I haven't worn these on the eyes yet. I only picked this up yesterday. Not terribly impressed with how they swatch. This one here just feels bone dry, and you can see I'm giving it a really good go there to get a decent swatch. But although it looks, you know, slightly sheeny on my finger, certainly on the hand, I mean, it will be a nice neutral, but I'm a bit worried about how much you have to pack it on to get any colour at all. From the way it's swatching. This one here is a bit softer and is quite a nice, vibrant, light gold. Bit of powder there, which is making me think there may be a bit of fallout. But again, much fainter on my pale skin. I wonder if you're going to be able to see that at all. Then the best of the kind of colour payoffs is this one down here, which is almost the opposite, super soft. You can see it's almost crumbling on my finger, and you can see there the kind of imprint it's left on that. I don't think that's very impressive. And then on the hand, you can see, I'm going to blow that away, all the crumbs and fallout, and then when you kind of blow them away, it's a fairly ordinary brown. So a nice warm palette there in terms of the colour, but the quality, as I say. And then in this corner, another fairly dry but fairly matte dark shade. I'm never one to use these as much, and again it feels very dry, so I have to say pretty unimpressed with the quality of those. It's really the gimmick of the pretty palette and having them all together. There are some lip glosses. They all look very pretty on the website. I haven't seen them in person. There's a liner, there's a couple of blushes. I think they were sold out. A number of lipsticks. I just picked one. Most of them are in a kind of nude range. The one I really wanted, which was a slightly plummy one, was sold out. I got, is it called Mizzle? Oh, I can't even read that on the packaging. Let's see if it's any better on here. There we go. McKizzle. I don't know, is that a song? I'm not actually a huge Mariah Carey fan. I'd be hard pushed to name any of her songs except the Christmas ones. But very pretty little bullet. I do like to get like one of each of the kind of major collections. There's her signature on the inside and a very pretty butterfly on the lipstick. And this is quite a nice mid-toned pinky nude there, which I definitely think I'd be able to wear. So wearable, but nothing exciting. And then this was the one I was quite surprised I managed to get before it sold out. It is sold out on the website at the moment, unless it's come in again. This is the My Mimi Extra Dimension Skin Finish. These are usually beautiful, quite subtle products from MAC. This one in the gold packaging, this is just really a collector's item, isn't it? Because there's Mimi's face beautifully sculpted in the skin finish through the packaging. Really, really cute. I don't think I'm going to be using this a lot. It's just to keep in the collection. It is a really, really burnished gold. Look at that. Oh, I shouldn't have put it on the black, should I? That was a bit stupid. Let's get a cleaner finger. So, look, a very, very vibrant burnt copper gold, and it's very in your face. I mean, almost that's kind of usable as an eyeshadow. I can't imagine what it's going to look like being used as a skin finish with a soft brush, because it is so pigmented. Maybe for women of colour, this will be a very nice skin finish. For girls of my colouring, not so much, although, you know, I haven't experimented with it. Maybe for a party, you know, a touch on the cheeks. But I have to say, this is one of the most pigmented skin finishes I have ever seen. So in terms of wearability, for those who are not women of colour, very, very limited, I would have thought, unless you use it as an eyeshadow or whatever, which I might. But just such a pretty compact and collector's item. So, you know, full marks for how pretty and festive the collection looks. The quality of this eyeshadow palette, really, really poor. So if you're not a collector and wanting kind of a signature piece from this collection, then don't touch it with a barge pole. You know, spend your money on a couple of individual eyeshadows from the classic range, which will be much, much better quality. But it's a cute little collection to buy into if you're a fan, or you just like a little bit of glitter and your packaging to slip in your purse as you go out to a party over the holiday season. So those are my thoughts on Mariah Carey collection, and I will be speaking to you soon with today's Advent opening. Until then, bye for now.